What's up, everybody? My name is Ryan Turford, and today, ladies and gentlemen, it is Extra Life Day 2 coming at you right here on twitch.tv/Ryan Turford, of course. So today, we're going to do something a little bit different. So first of all, yesterday we were actually playing a lot of retro games all day. We're still going to do that today. However, the BlizzCon 2018 live stream starts at 2 o'clock. So we're actually going to watch that together from 2 to 3. And then we're going to start that. So we're going to start out with Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to play some Pauper because I saw that they added Pauper event to the game. So we're going to try that out, see what Pauper is all about. Then we'll be doing the opening ceremonies, as I mentioned, and then from there we're pretty much going to play Sega CD and Game Boy Advance all day. So get hyped for that. Of course, if you're just tuning in, first of all, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for checking out the content. Number two, and this is really important, of course, we're here for Extra Life, of course. So basically, we're trying to raise money for basically the children's, not the Children's Miracle Network. We're trying to raise money for Sick Kids. Sick Kids, of course, being a great charity that helps out local hospitals here in Ontario. So if you'd like to donate, of course, there is a donation link in the description of my Twitch channel. If you just go below, I don't have a chat bot set up or anything like that, unfortunately, to spam it in the chat. But you can find out all the information about donating there. Anyways, let's get into the games. I've already pre-built an Izzet deck, an Izzet Spellcaster deck, so I hope it's good. I don't actually know what the Pauper meta is, all about. So who knows if this is actually going to work or if it's going to be terrible, but we'll find out. We'll find out. All right, so we're going to play. All right, so we're up against Pyranoid. Pyranoid is our opponent. All right, so we got 2 lands, a bunch of one-owners. Let's keep it. Just waiting on our opponent to decide if they want to keep. Well, we got some good cards. Again, we got a lot of action anyways. Other than our slow Izzet Gilgate, for the most part, we're pretty much ready to rumble. Ooh, they're also playing Izzet. Just get our Lava Runner down. We can play Journey Mage next turn, I think. Yeah, so we'll get in with the Lava Runner. And then we will play Journey Mage. Pass the turn. Alright, so they're on a very similar plan to the plan we're on. So what we're going to do, we're going to get in with both and see what they do. If they want to trade with our Lava Runner, that's fine. This is just, we're doing a 2-for-1, but I think that's a trade we probably want. So they've got a Lava Runner and a Pyromancer. I have a funny feeling we're just going to run into Izzet Spellcaster decks, because it seems like that's probably the best thing to be doing. So if they want to double block our Journey Mage, I'm fine with that. And then we'll play our own sidewalks. Alright, we're going to double maximize altitude. So they're against us for 5. But next turn we can get them for 9? Ooh, they have their own Cyclops. Alright. We'll attack with our Journey Mage. If they attack us next turn... Oh, never mind. I'm fine with this exchange. And then we'll play other Cyclops. And then we're pretty much good to go for the win next turn. I mean, we'll be one life short, but who knows? We've got lots of shocks in this deck. We're going to play our Arcanist. Pass the turn. We'll go for it next turn. Okay. We'll kill their Pyromancer. Alright, so they can tap one of our Cyclopses. But I don't think that matters. Because they are very dead. Ba-boom! We've won game 1, at least. We've won 1 game. That's pretty good. Once again, I'm a little frightened that everyone's going to be playing Is It Spellcasters, but maybe that's just part of the meta. Maybe that's the Pauper meta. I turned the game down, volume down a little bit. All right, who's our next opponent? Kill Void. His hand's too slow. We don't have any lands. I'm going to mulligan it. Yeah, we'll keep this one. It's a little slow, but I think it'll get us there. Probably don't need the extra land. Play Highland Lake. Oh, this is probably some weird life gain deck. So we can play Is It Locket next turn, and then that'll pretty much set us up to basically play all of the spells in our deck, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2. They can block if they want. They don't want to. So we'll play Is It Locket. The Lockets are good as well because, I mean, if we're finding ourselves not needing lands, we can just draw the extra cards if we need action. Lol. Okay. I may as well just play out the cards in our hand. That 3/3 is going to be really annoying. Well, it's going to attack us for 5. Is it going to attack for 5? Do we care enough about this creature to kill it? The answer is probably no. We're probably not going to win the game that way. We're going to see if they're going to mentor the Sarah disciple. And if they do, we're going to just bolt the bird, as they would say. Oh. Well, this seems like we're in big trouble. We can play our Sparkton Dragon, which can block their flyer. We've pretty much got them covered on the ground right now. Wonder what else they have in their hand now. Let's do some fast math. So we need to block this creature, this creature. Let's do this properly. So we're gonna take one. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can block here. And we are dead. So we're just going to wish our opponent good game. That did not work out as well as planned, unfortunately. We were off to a good start, but now we are 1-1. Pauper's a lot faster than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it might be like a really slow format, but no, it's pretty quick. We will snap keep this. We got some action. We got a lot of tricky things we can do for later. Perfect, that's what we want to see. We can throw 4 at our opponent just by playing our creatures. Alright, let's get in for 2. So we're going to blink into an eye to fizzle their spell. And then next turn we can replay our stuff. Let's see how many Legion Conquistadors they have in their deck. It's like the worst version of Squadron Hawk. They had 3, of course. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to play our Pyromancer, and then we'll Radical Idea on their turn. Yep. They're going to now commence the searching of their library for more Vampire Conquistadors. And I fucked up. Hello, Sean Capri. I hope you're having a swell day, Sean. Hope everything's going good. You can watch me get my butt kicked in Pauper. It's very exciting. Ooh, the luminous buns by my lava mage. So we got about 4 points of burn in our hand. That'll allow us to get with our necromancer for a couple turns, or our electromancer, sorry. Tap their conquistador. It's fine. Sounds good, Sean. Have fun at your meeting. It sounds like it's gonna be fun. You can listen to my amazing commentary of me sonic assaulting a Legion conquistador, because he's a vampire but also a soldier. He's got a cool hat too. Ooh, so he's playing 2 cavalry drill masters, 3 cavalry drill masters. So he's just pumping up his creature to an 8-drop. Okay. So we're gonna play our Cyclops. And then a radical idea. Play a lava runner. Let's just get in for 4. Okay. So we have a shock and a sonic assault. We can kill one of their creatures and tap one and force them to take 2. Attack with our Cyclops and then they just block. Don't know how well that works out. So we may as well just hold off for now. So we'll play the Guild Gate, because we need that blue mana, and just keep passing. We're at a bit of a stalemate, because they can't really attack me, because they'll lose any creature they attack with. But I can't really attack them, because they have too much stuff. Alright, so we don't need that Highland Lake, so we can probably discard it to Radical Idea. So let's do that now. Discard the lands. We can opt. That'll allow us to attack next turn. Alright, let's see how they block. So we kept our Cyclops and then killed their Martyr Dusk and Cavalry Drillmaster, but they still got 2 more creatures. It's gonna be tricky. They can attack me for 3 if they want. What are you going to do, opponent? Okay. I'll take 3. That's a good draw. That plays. And then let's opt. Don't need that island. What do we get? Ooh, Sparkton Dragon. That'll be good next turn. We get in for 4. Then we have a blocker back if they decide to attack again. Fuck. Another Luminous Bond? Seriously? God. Okay. So, here's what we do. Let's Sonic Assault the Conquistador. Discarding the land. And we'll attack with our Journey Mage. And if they want to block, they can block. Or they can take 3. We can take 3, it's fine. Okay, so this turn, let's see, so they can attack 4, 5. Let's play our Sparkton Dragon. We don't worry about paying the fee. This way, even if they attack us, it's fine. We don't really care. Sounds good. Thank you very much for coming out. You can hear me narrate all about Magic the Gathering Arena. It's a very exciting game for very exciting people like myself. Okay, so let's get into Sparkton Dragon. Put him down to 3, and then we've pretty much stabilized at this point. Yeah, the art's one of the coolest things about the game. That's sort of how I got into it in the first place as well. Like, I sort of learned the card game after I saw all the cool art. So I know it's a gateway for a lot of people into this game. An opponent loses. We're 2-1 with Pauper. Is it spellcasters? All right. So let's see if we can get the 3-1. Okay, so we got 3 lands. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep this. Oh, opponent's going down to 5. They must really not have anything good. We'll throw down a Guild Gate. Ooh, they're very aggressive. Okay. throw down the mountain. Let's Electromancer, because that'll dissuade them from attacking. Man, let's put up a giant wall to see if they can get through us. Okay, so let's slam Pyromancer. And then we should be able to... Oh, no. We can attack next turn. So let's Radical Idea again. Draw a card. And then we can attack with our Cyclops. And we'll just attack with our Pyromancer for shits and giggles. And we'll shock the Lava Runner. And the opponent's board is now clear. This could be bad. Okay. Let's Radical Idea and draw a card. Alright, got shock. Let's Radical Idea. Draw a card. Maybe we can get our opponent with the Syncopate this turn. Let's kill their Electromancer. Okay. Oh no, we're flooding out! At least we can make it so they have to pay 6 in order to cast something. Yep, we're going to Syncopate that. We don't want them to play that. Oh no, this is bad. We're totally flooding out. Ooh, they play their own Spark-Tongue Dragon. So we play Electromancer. This might force them to play their Direct Current from their graveyard. Alright, anything but... I didn't say it fast enough. Anything but land would do, and all we're drawing is lands. So we're up to... We've drawn 10 of our lands, 10 of our 20. That's not good. Alright, we can at least play a Lava Runner and run with it this turn. And pass the turn. Okay, so they're going to tap our Lava Runner and it doesn't untap next turn. We can at least cast the Sonic Assault. Fire Urchin. And we're fine with them getting in for 2. Alright, let's see what they do. Well, this could be bad. They're going to draw 2, and let's see what they discard. And we're dead. Let's wish our opponent good game. And that's it. So we ended up going 3-2 in our Pauper League. I would say it was a lot of fun, but most of the decks are very similar to ours, but they're like slight variations of all blue-red. So I don't know if we want to go back and play the Pauper League again. So we got Night Veil Predator as our reward, and Zetalpa Primal Dawn as our rare. It's an okay card. Not great. It just costs way too much, I think. So we still got about another 20 minutes left before the BlizzCon conference. So we're just going to jam some normal games. I'm going to probably play as my Jeskai control deck. And we'll see what we can do in standard. Basically, I've been playing free-to-play. So I haven't actually poured any money into Magic the Gathering Arena. It's mostly just... I put decks together with the cards that I've gotten from just the free packs or from the daily rewards every day. So like you can usually stay pretty competitive, which is nice. With I haven't really felt like I've had to spend any money on this game, which is always a pleasant sign, especially when you play like a game like Hearthstone where you're pretty much forced to. Fanatical Firebrand. So let's play our Electromancer. We have lots of instants and sorceries in this deck. Alright, so there goes our Electromancer. So we'll replay our Electromancer. And then we can just hold up all these spells. We have a lot of removal spells, so we're pretty much good. Alright, so Electrostatic Field. They're also very much an Izzet deck. And we're gonna hold off on. Oh, we got the triple shock hand and lightning strike. So, yeah, I guess we just start bolting their stuff. Just shock both their lava runners. And then pass the turn. Because Beacon Bolt, once we get it high enough, we can use it to take out this field. Ooh, Enigma Drake. Let's just jam Enigma Drake. The more we play the rest of the stuff from their hand, the bigger this gets. Okay. So we will get in with Enigma Drake. We're gonna... We'll shock the Pyromancer, just to get it off the field. That'll pump the Enigma Drake, and then hit the opponent for 3. We still have Beacon Bolt that we can use to kill some of those stuff. Ooh. Lightning Strike, yep. So they're going to sacrifice their Firebrand to kill our Drake? That's fine. Alright, so let's attack with Electromancer. They're not going to block, which is fine. We're just going to keep attacking with Electromancer, and basically it'll eventually force their hand with this field, and then we can just kill it. Ooh, another electrostatic field. We can potentially take out both of their fields if they block here. Yeah, let's take out the gutter there. Then we Beacon Bolt the electrostatic field. And then we'll Beacon Bolt the other electrostatic field. And now we're free and clear to kill them with our Electromancer. Down to 9. Oh my god. Nothing lives on this board, I swear. Alright, so we got another Enigma Drake. That was a good top deck. Let's see what they got. For a second there, I was just expecting like Lava Coil or something that'll kill our Drake, but... Alright, we're gonna look the Drake. We'll keep this Mountain just in case we draw another Jumpstart card, because we do have a couple more in our deck. And we have the Fiery Cannonade for their board if they actually are able to assemble some kind of defense. An opponent scoops it up! Jeskai control. We got enough time for at least 1 or 2 more games. Ooh, we got a pack. Let's open our pack. So, pack of Guilds of Ravnica. Our rare is Mission Briefing. So, Surveil 2, then choose an instant or sorcery in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. If that card would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. So, it's a... Mission Briefing is actually a pretty cool card. I don't really use it too often, but there are some good homes for it. Like if you're playing Mill or... Like any blue-based control deck will probably want that card. This is a pretty slow hand, but I think we have to keep it. We got an Enigma Drake and lots of things that power it, so we're probably pretty good. Ooh, so this is probably the mono white or green white life gain deck. Ooh. Black-white life gain deck. So we'll play Sacred Foundry Tap. We don't need to shock for it. We can leave all of our shocks for next turn. Alright, so we'll play Clifftop Retreat. Then we can play our Enigma Drake. We have all the removal we'll ever need in order to kill these guys. Ooh. They sacrifice their Fountain of Removal to draw a card. What's up with that? Ooh, Garaska's Contempt. Alright, so play the island. And then our plan is we'll just shock both their creatures this turn. It's probably fine. Definitely going to shock their creatures. Okay. So we'll kill the Primate. Do they have another way of gaining life in their hand? And the answer is they don't. And we won't lightning strike them. Let's save these for a better creature if they have one. Oh, Fiery Cannonade, why couldn't you have come last turn? This would have been so much more perfect if we got that last turn instead. I guess we can sweep their board if they play more stuff. Otherwise, we don't care if they're paying us for one. Let's just fire off a lightning bolt to the face. Another lightning bolt. Okay. Yeah. Lightning bolt to the face. And pass the turn. We'll see what they do, because they might play another Pride Mate, and then we can... Ooh, Legion's Lieutenant. In response, we will Fiery Cannonade and wipe their board. And good game, opponent. Good game. Good game. They've seen enough. They don't want us to play any more sweepers, or just kill their board with spot removal. All right, we got time for one more game before we set up for the conference. I'm so excited for the BlizzCon press conference. Actually, I'm wearing my World of Warcraft hoodie. I'm really excited to see what they're going to announce. Probably not a lot of World of Warcraft stuff, but you never know. They always have a lot of really great surprises at the BlizzCon opening ceremonies. We'll probably at least hear like when Warcraft Classic will come out, which is the Legacy Warcraft mode. And yeah, I guess we'll keep this hand. So that's one of the things I'm hoping. I'm hoping we're here. Either a remaster of Diablo 1 or Warcraft 3. Even Diablo 2 would be really good too. Like a remaster like StarCraft Remaster, I think would be awesome. So we'll see. I'm really excited to see what Blizzard has up their sleeves for this year's BlizzCon. We're just playing... Today's theme is we play all the red decks today. All the red decks. Let's play Electromancer. They don't have 2 spells yet. So we can just Burk Wall this Lava Runner for now. Oh, untapped. So they have their own Enigma Drake. We're gonna show them our Enigma Drake, and it's gonna be very exciting. Okay, so actually, we should play our Gutter Snipe instead, since we've got these lightning bolts. And we'll just pass for now. And then we can Enigma Drake next turn. Ooh, they do have 2 removal spells. Well, alright, alright, alright. So let's play our Enigma Drake. And see what happens. Siren Storm Tamer. Alright, let's get out our Gutter Snipe. Oh, they counter it. Well, we'll see if they want to sacrifice their Storm Tamer to keep their Enigma Drake alive. Counter? You gonna counter that? You gonna counter that? Because then we'll just bouncy off each other and it doesn't matter, but... Well then, this isn't going so well. We're getting showed up by a deck that's playing a very similar strategy to ours. Alright, let's try this again. Bolt the Enigma Drake. Ooh, we got Beacon Bolt. Let's kill the Lava Runner. And now we're just, it's a standoff between 2, 3, 4 Enigma Drakes. Well, we have to block it. We got to go for it. Oh, you got another removal spell? No. And we are dead. We're going to good game our opponent. And we're conceding. All right, we probably don't have enough time for another game, so here's what I'm going to do, folks. I am going to throw up the BRB screen. I'm going to grab some water, and then when I come back, BlizzCon 2018 opening ceremonies. Get hyped. I am super hyped to find out what Blizzard has up their sleeves, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back in less than 3 minutes.
I will be keeping an eye on them for sure. But let's go ahead and move forward to WoW Arena. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you told me this is the longest running.
Oh man, I had my microphone muted and I'm like, what's going on? So we're waiting for the press conference to start, of course.
Wow,
Let's
there are
just
a lot of fan
move
favorites
some things
in WoW.
around.
So if I had to pick a fan favorite for a player, it's of course Sea-Doo. Everybody loves Sea-Doo. He didn't make it to BlizzCon last year.
I remember that. People were very sad about that.
They were, but he's back. So he's back with Method Orange.
Okay.
And so I'm sure everyone's going to be excited to see him.
Let's try moving this stuff around.
Right.
Thanks to OBS for making it so this 16 by 9 Blizzard stream for whatever reason is cut off like this. All right. So now if we disable the webcam,
there is a huge rivalry between these two teams.
we can remove
because,
the
they both have the best rogue players.
stuff.
Everybody knows Peekaboo on the Gosu crew, and then they want to know if he's better than Waz over on Method Black. And so it's really the battle of who's the best rogue player,
Turn
but
captions
also,
off.
of course, who's the best arena team. And I'm super excited to see this one. This is the talk of all through opening week, so that's what you guys have to watch. And then, of course, on the World of Warcraft stage, we
all right, now you can see me again. All right, so of course, we got the pre-game show. We're going to just meet them for now. So, what do I think? What do I think is going to happen here? Again, I personally think my predictions are as follows. I think we will hear or see a trailer for patch 8.1 for World of Warcraft. I don't think we'll get a release date. We might, but I think we might get that at the World of Warcraft panel that's coming. I think it's tomorrow or later today. At least I'm hoping we'll at least have a release window for that. World of Warcraft Classic, I think there will at least be a trailer. We know that the demo is out there for virtual ticket owners. So that's out there if you actually own the virtual ticket. I don't, but if you do, then that feature is available to you. So there's that. I think we'll get a trailer and a release date or window for WoW Classic. StarCraft news, probably won't get anything new StarCraft wise. Because I know that they're working on some other StarCraft projects, maybe. As far as Diablo goes, we know that there are multiple Diablo projects in the works. Blizzard already is on hand saying that there won't be a Diablo mainline game announcement here. But I still think there could be a Diablo announcement. We saw that leak of the Diablo merchandise from the Blizzard store not too long ago. So I still feel like there's a possibility we're going to get a Diablo remaster of some kind. Like the trailer, like the name was just ambiguous enough where it could be the name of a remaster of Diablo 1 or Diablo 2. I know Sean Capri and I were talking about it last night on stream that there isn't a way to play Diablo 1 right now unless you track down a CD somewhere. It's not available digitally or anything like that. It's the only Blizzard Classic game, as far as I'm aware of, that you can't buy from the Blizzard store. So I think that might be an option. I know that they did the remake inside Diablo 3 last year, but it would still be interesting to see a version of Diablo you can actually play today. I mean, there's still a chance it could be Diablo 2, Diablo 2 remaster. I know a lot of people really want that. And I mean, just having a version of that runs at 19 by 20 by 1080 probably would be awesome. So I would love to see a Diablo 2 remaster. Other than that, I think a Warcraft 3 remaster isn't unrealistic either. I actually think that there's a possibility that the natural evolution from doing a StarCraft remaster would be to do a Warcraft 3 remaster. I don't know if that's what we're going to get, but that would be really cool if we got that. And that's it. I mean, we'll definitely see the new trailer for the new Hearthstone expansion, which got announced earlier today. I have to look up the name real quick because I don't remember what it is. And then we will see a new Overwatch hero. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a new hero for Overwatch. Oh, they're going to the main desk. They're not there yet. We're still waiting. Oh, a lot of stuff going on in esports. They're very excited about esports. All right. Hearthstone. So yeah, those are all the things I think we're going to see. Anyways, again, really, really excited. I love Blizzard's content, so I cannot wait to see what they're going to do here.
back over to Anna, who's standing by with BlizzCon executive producer Sarah Lynn Smith.
Hi there, guys. Anna Prosser here on the BlizzCon floor. Catching
All right,
up with Sarah
it's
Lynn
2
Smith,
o'clock.
the
We're almost there.
executive
It's almost
producer of
time.
BlizzCon. This is your first year as executive producer. How does that feel?
It feels fantastic. This is my 7th year at Blizzard. My first year.
And now we wait. It's so good. So coming up the rest of the day, while we're waiting, while we're waiting for this to start, of course, we're here to, of course, help raise money for Sick Kids. Sick Kids is a charity here in Ontario that helps out children's hospitals here in Ontario. Of course, if you're interested in donating at all, I mean, no one's forcing you. You can totally hang out. We're totally cool if you don't. But if you are interested in donating, you can find my donation link in my Twitch description below. I don't have a chat bot or anything like that that's spamming it out, unfortunately. But you can find the link there. It gives you all the information about the charity, about how you can donate, as well as if you're interested in doing Extra Life yourself, because game day is actually coming up tomorrow. For everyone else, my schedule just worked out better doing this before game day. But if you're interested in doing Extra Life, of course, tomorrow is the big day where everyone's doing it. So you can find out all the information on how to do this yourself on their website as well. You can do the 24 hours in a row if you want. You could space it out like I have. It's totally up to you, and it's a lot of fun. Of course, all the donations also help Team Kind of Funny. That's what we're part of as well, and for Extra Life, because that's our big team. So if you need a team to join for Extra Life, join Team Kind of Funny. We're awesome. We've got lots of great people on that team. I think we're getting close. So close. I'm like, come on, go to the ceremonies. We're ready. We're waiting. We're ready for you. But yeah, so the rest of the day today, we're going to play, after the ceremonies are over, we're going to take a quick break because I need to set up my Sega CD. And then we're going to play Sega CD the entire day, pretty much. We're going to play Lunar the Silver Star, which is, if you've never played it before or never seen it, it's a JRPG. It's really awesome. And yeah, so that's going to be most of the day today. We are going to play, at some point, we are going to play Metroid Zero Mission as well. There will be a full playthrough of that at some point later this evening as well. There is a chance though that if we just play Lunar pretty much the entire day, that's a possibility too, that we just don't stop playing that game because it's so good. I could probably actually beat it in 11 hours, 10 hours, 9 hours, however long we have to work with it. So there is a possibility we just played the entire game on stream, which is totally awesome. But I haven't played that game in 10 years. So we'll see how well my knowledge of that game goes anyways. I'm just checking Twitter to see if we can get some information as to when the fuck this is actually going to start, because it's supposed to be... Because it should be going soon. Yeah, everyone's saying it's supposed to be on right now. So we're waiting. They've got this piece telling us all about the how they modeled Anduin in the Battle for Azeroth cinematic, which is exciting. But come on, we're here. We're here for the announcements. We're 4 minutes late. We got to get on this. We're ready for this. I'm gonna unmute this as well because I only have I've run out of things to say for at least a little bit, so we're gonna sit back together and watch this epic Anduin making of cinematic thing that we're watching.
As an actor, but I don't think that would have rung as true as finding a young man This is sort of his coming of age, where now he's in charge of
My boy
the
Anduin, of
army,
course.
and he's faced with a choice. Am I going
By
to
the way,
follow in my dad's
just
footsteps,
so y'all know who are watching,
am
I do
going
play
to be my own
Alliance.
kind
I don't
of
play
king?
Horde.
And
Well,
so
actually, that's not
there's
true.
an
I actually have a level
uncertainty
120
character
Alliance
that,
character and a
you know,
level
by the
120
end of the
Horde
movie
character.
hopefully gives
I actually play
way
a
to
Fury Warrior
usefulness,
on
you know,
Alliance.
and we
I'm
just
Black
really
Forge
felt
Draenei,
like
and then
Jordy had
on the
those
Horde,
qualities.
I play a Meghar Orc Shaman. Those are my two races. My races of choice. I actually leveled my Shaman to 120 as a regular Orc, and then I just faction changed to a Meghar Orc not too long ago.
Once we've done that, that's where the creative
Clearly, they're
starts.
the better of the two
Well, it's
orcs
all acting,
because
you know.
they're not
Animators
green
are
and
actors.
they
act
have better
through
abilities,
characters and
or I should say
slow
they have
motion
comparable
process,
abilities
but
to
they
each
do
other.
have to
But I prefer
inhabit
the
those roles. If we have to
the
find our own way,
non-green
there's a
orcs
lot
to the
of
green orcs.
Trial and error. There doesn't seem to be any real good substitute for somebody coming in and just bringing all of their instincts to bear, and in just a moment you can capture something that feels completely natural.
Oh, that's a fun thing on screen.
Can be kind of like
Just a giant line of like
shooting
digitization.
reference for animation isn't a new thing by any means. Disney did it back in the day. They would shoot on film, of course, but it really is the same process at its core. It's relying.
You mean to
on
tell me that they
the
actually use
intuition
motion capture for
of
cinematics now?
the real human
Whoa,
beings
man.
to
Whoa.
try to be in a moment and give you something that feels true, that feels natural.
Yeah, I think it's great stuff, Jordy.
And so we recorded on video, and we put our helmet cam on, and we get all our tracking dots, and we run it off our phone, and we get these amazing close-ups where we can see every little thing that the actor's face is doing. But it's still, in the end, the same thing that they were doing back in the day. What we're doing is just, you know, applying the latest tools to that process.
What the hell's going on with the stream? All right, let's try and fix this.
And cut.
Maybe I just needed to stop and start it. That's it. Also, I just realized that I don't actually have Streamlabs set up, so I see some people subscribed. First of all, thank you for following me, of course, twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. I just realized that I did not have Streamlabs on, so I didn't get to properly thank y'all. So I want to give a shout out to Commander Root. Thank you for your follow. And then, of course, Blood Lud 02. Blood Love 02. I'm terrible with names, so I apologize. Thank you for the follow as well. I do appreciate that. I apologize for not giving you all shout outs earlier. So let me actually grab my
I just want to see the panels. Because that's the best thing about opening ceremonies.
my Streamlabs
right? Is they're
stuff.
like, and this is happening. You're like, what does that mean?
Right.
How do I? And then later they're like, all right, here's an hour. We'll tell you.
I
what
need my
happens."
alert box. We need the alert box.
Overwatch was revealed, and they showed the video of it, and everyone was like, "Is that a movie? What's happening?"
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then you have to go to the panel
Browser.
to find out everything about it.
Yeah, that's always good when we get to do the deep dive. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got
Oh my
other
god, you
people
see a
coming
big
to the
OBS
desk as
studio,
well,
but now it's gone.
We're
Now
going
it's
to be having
gone.
more of these hashtag battles in a little bit. We've got a question for you coming up, but in the meantime, if you're watching with us at a viewing party
All right,
for BlizzCon,
we're ready.
or even
We're
better
ready.
yet,
We need
cosplay
we
at a
need the
viewing
opening
party,
ceremonies,
take some
guys.
pics and send them to us, and use the hashtag BlizzCon, and we might actually show our favorites on the stream throughout the day. So definitely want to see your cosplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, we want to remind you that this currently, what you're watching here, is a free preview, right? And it ends at 12:30 p.m. PST. So if you want to keep watching, you're going to have to need to buy a BlizzCon virtual ticket, which will give you access to every
I'm gonna take a picture of
every
us
panel,
and
every
be like,
big
oh, we're watching the
announcement, all
BlizzCon
talent
thing.
and costume contest, and of course.
They told us to take a picture, y'all, so we're taking a picture.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You're also going to get bonus in-game items for every Blizzard franchise, instant access to the entire library of those on-demand videos that we've been talking about up on BlizzCon.com, and you're even going to be able to play, like Alex said before, the World of Warcraft Classic demo, vanilla, at home, just like you were here with us at BlizzCon without the lines. So what are you waiting for? Go to BlizzCon.com and pick up your virtual ticket right now.
That is right. All right, we're almost ready to head over to opening ceremonies. But first, it's time for a quick word from our sponsor.
A quick word from the sponsor, but we wouldn't been waiting for so long. This is supposed to start 10 minutes ago.
Spin records or save the world on an empty stomach. So amp up your breakfast with a Sonic Boost and have some Lucy OOs. Oh yeah, one more thing. Woo! They're part of this complete breakfast. Oh yeah! I know you want some of this.
Clearly, everyone wants Lucio cereal. It's the greatest of all the cereal. Oh, is that actually a real cereal that includes a loot box? I mean, you got to get that. You got to get that.
That's 100% true.
Oh my god, it's a real cereal. Real cereal confirmed, everybody. Please be excited.
That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. Lucio's is a real cereal and will be available in the U.S. starting December through Blizzard's partnership with Kellogg's. And you'll get an Overwatch in-game loot. I know, guys, I know.
So excited!
Michelle literally said, I have to.
I totally have to get that cereal now just for a free loot box. Not really,
Overwatch
but
in-game loot
you could.
when pick
You
up
could
a
do
box
that.
of your own. This is crazy, and I love every second of it.
Oh my god.
If you're
He
here
seems
with us
very
right now
excited
at
about this cereal.
BlizzCon, you can grab a free sample while supplies last. I know, this is amazing. This is the most amazing thing ever.
They let me eat cereal on stream for the first time ever. Lucio's, they're so good. All right, I'm gonna chew this. But
Shout out to Eric Sapp on Twitter. At Eric Sapp, BlizzCon is over. This is the biggest announcement, being Lucio's.
Now, to tell us a little bit more, Bungie game director for Destiny 2 Forsaken, Steve Cotton. What's going on, man?
Hi, Michelle. Thank you very much.
Welcome to our Destiny.
Oh my god, Destiny. Destiny, that's a BattleNet game. Actually is, but it's still funny.
This is amazing. It's incredible. I'm super
Also,
excited.
for those of y'all who are wondering, and they see this pillow over here and they're like, what the hell is that? This is actually a Dragon Ball Z pillow. It's got Bulma, it's got the Goku. I mean, clearly I have the best pillows. That's just how this works. It's just going to sit in frame the whole day. Goku's just going to join us on stream.
Since Destiny 2's launch, we spent a lot of time.
Apparently, we're just going to talk about Forsaken for a bit. I wonder if this means on stage we're going to have someone from Activision come out and talk about Call of Duty stuff at BlizzCon. It'll be weird.
But we've also spent the last year improving a lot of other parts of Destiny 2. The core.
God, it's so weird to actually see Destiny stuff on the BlizzCon stream, or just even seeing it on the BattleNet launcher. Even though it's been at least a year, it's still just weird to me to see that.
We added new features like collections and triumphs. I mean, we added a lot of systems.
Look, as an achievement hunter, I'm a big fan of that. So,
I have to say,
add that in.
Destiny 2 was literally the first game I played on my ultra-wide monitor, and I was so happy because every time a cutscene happened, I was like, "Hey guys!"
Oh, and that's the way to watch a
I was like,
cutscene.
"What are you guys using your stupid bars?" This is a
Whoa.
no-bar situation in my office right now, which is amazing. So listen,
Shout out
I
to
love the game. I
Evan
put lots of
Irwin
things
on Twitter
the game. Getting into
at
all
Mr.
the,
Orange. He actually just
raids,
tweeted a really cool picture of a foil Sigarda host of herons. That looks badass, but it's like, it's not just a regular foil, it's like a full art, like, promo foil, and it looks incredible. I want to know more about this. I need to know that if this is actually a thing, where I get this from.
BattleNet players, we're waiting for the right time to jump in. We saw a lot of new faces this year in Destiny Universe, but we also we see a lot of people kind of waiting for the right time to jump into
Okay.
Destiny.
So there's actually another one of these. There's a Platinum Empyrean full art foil promo. That looks awesome. This, of course, shout out to Saffron Olive on Twitter for tweeting that one out. Yes, I love Magic the Gathering cards. I can't help it.
Claim your free gift. It's yours to keep forever.
Until November 18th.
You got till November 18th to do it.
Till November 18th to claim it, and then you own it
You
for
own
free.
it forever. You own it forever.
Guys,
it's free. Yeah.
Go play the game. Come on.
Yep.
Not bad.
That
Not
is
bad at
amazing.
all. That's pretty cool. That's
And-
very cool.
Yeah, no, it's and then for the current players, we have an exclusive in-game
Ooh.
that
So
we-
I actually missed this announcement. That I was too busy being excited about Magic the Gathering cards. Apparently, some BattleNet gamers are actually
This is the community right now. Yeah, so that's you. It's you
Yes,
guys.
you get a little
Yep,
special
I will pay
treat.
attention to BlizzCon and tell you all about it later for sure.
Gambit trial.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for
This weekend,
something like
when is this happening?
like Warcraft 3 remastered or Diablo 2. Oh my God, guys! If in case you don't actually own Destiny 2 on PC, they just talked about this on the stream, but I just got a notification about this. You can actually claim a free copy of Destiny 2 if you open the Battle.net client. There should be an alert waiting for you, which would be really cool. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited for BlizzCon. I really want to see what they got up their sleeve. I hope it's more than just the WoW Classic announcement trailer. I think there will be some cool stuff. So actually, if you have the Battle.net client installed on your computer, you should have an alert waiting for you saying that there's a gift of Destiny 2 waiting for you, and you just have to claim it before the 18th of November. All right, woo! We're going to the ceremonies. All right, it's hype time. Let's do this. 30 more seconds. They're 15 minutes late, but it's fine. It's fine. We got this. So yeah, all I did was boot up the Battle.net client, and the alert was there. So I just claimed it, and now I own Destiny 2 on PC. That's really cool. That's actually a really cool surprise. I mean, to be fair, you still have to... If you want to play Forsaken stuff, you'll have to go out and buy Forsaken anyways. And all the expansion packs, so... Alright, here we go. Yeah, of course you can. So let me just pull up my battle, because I don't remember my hashtag with the numbers behind it. So I'm that Ryan Guy, all one word, hashtag 1705. I'm going to even paste it in the chat. There. That's my Battle.net ID. You can go ahead and add me. I mostly play World of Warcraft, so, I mean, you'll see me playing that a lot, but I will have to check out Destiny 2 on PC now, since I haven't played the PC version. I have it on console, but... Oh, there we go. I will accept you as a friend. Barbarian. We're friends on BNet. Get hyped. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I have Overwatch. I don't have on PC. I have it on both Xbox and PlayStation, but I don't have it on PC. I figure that out for life. But yeah, I'm gonna have to actually find out who else has Destiny 2 on PC, and we'll have to play some games. So did you also get the notification then? Like, was it there when you signed in? I'm just curious to see if everyone got it who has Battle.net, because I heard that it was just select users and not everyone. Sweet. That's awesome. See, I'm glad I could actually put that up for people. I wasn't even paying attention to the announcement because they were just talking about Forsaken, which came out a while ago. But then I saw someone tweet it out.
Please welcome Blizzard Entertainment co-founder Mike Moorhide.
All right, let's do this.
Thank you so much, everyone. And welcome to BlizzCon 2018.
Yeah, I hope there's a new Overwatch map. I don't know if there will be. I'm pretty sure there will be a new hero. But at least we'll get that.
Okay, now I do this every year, and we're going to do it again. How many of you are here attending BlizzCon for the very first time?
Yeah, I would love 2 new maps and 2 new characters. That would be awesome.
How many of you have been to 2 BlizzCons?
I think it would probably be a lot of work for them to put out 2 characters at the same time just because of the balancing, but I would love to see something like that.
And how many of you have been to all of the BlizzCons? I've been to all of them too. I want to acknowledge.
Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot of GBs.
Never missed a BlizzCon.
Mike Reeve, thank you for the follow. Welcome, of course, to twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. Yeah, I would love cross progression as well, like, or crossplay just in general would be amazing for D2.
Unfortunately, my dad's under the weather this weekend, but they're watching on the stream today. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Whether you're a BlizzCon veteran or are joining us for the very first time, you are among friends. Welcome. Okay, and let's also give a big shout out to everyone joining us via the online stream. Come on.
Oh, they're shouting us out. We got to clap.
As you know, I'll be passing the baton to my good friend J. Allen Brack this year. But before I do, I'd like to take a moment and reflect a little on the past 27 years. It's hard to believe what an adventure we've had together. When Alan, Frank, and I first started out, I never could have imagined all the places this road would take us. We thought we had it made when we completed our very own game from scratch with the Lost Vikings, or when Warcraft 2: Tides of Darkness became our first #1 selling game. And then I thought I was dreaming with our midnight launch events, signing boxes for players. We were totally unprepared when World of Warcraft exploded and transformed everything overnight. We hosted our very first BlizzCon right here back in 2005, and we were blown away by the response, and it has just gotten better each year. It's become a cornerstone of our community and a highlight of the year. I've been able to travel around the world, attending esports events and meeting absolutely amazing people. And earlier this year, we got to experience the Overwatch League finals in front of a sold-out crowd at Barclays Center. How far we've come. We've shared so many great experiences together, and your passion is what made all of them so special. To everyone who joined us on this epic journey, I just want to say thank you. Your support has fueled the creativity and dedication of our entire Blizzard team, and it has meant so much to me. Now I want to say a few words about our new president, J. Allen Brack. Many of you know Jay from his 12 years working on World of Warcraft. Well, you think you know Jay, but you don't. But seriously, Jay has been a great friend of mine since he joined Blizzard. He's led the development team of one of our industry's most complex, global, and influential games for over a decade, and he's done it with great integrity. He is a fierce champion of Blizzard values and a stalwart leader, not only of the World of Warcraft team, but within the whole company. He cares deeply about the Blizzard community and our employees. For all of those reasons and more, I'm proud and excited to see him lead Blizzard into the future. I want to thank you all again for your tremendous support. And now, please welcome to the stage the president of Blizzard Entertainment, J. Allen Brack.
All right, let's see what J. Allen's got for us. Someone's got a really big sign out there. Oh, they all have signs.
You did. What did I do?
You made this.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike.
It is awesome.
Thank you for all of your passion. Thank you for all you've done. We wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Mike Morhaime, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a pretty epic hug, I'm not going to lie.
Thank you, everyone. That was a great moment. Mike is an amazing leader, and he's the absolute toughest act to follow.
Hey man, they just had it going, man.
When I joined Blizzard almost 13 years ago, I was motivated by the ability to create amazing games and awesome entertainment experiences.
It's pretty early in the morning there, though, to be fair.
First culture and the Blizzard community. That's you. That's you. You're the Blizzard community.
I mean, who wants to be up
Everyone
before
here,
11
everyone
on a Friday? Come on, man.
You're the most passionate, most dedicated players there are. Everything about Blizzard today, our games, our employees, the community, inspire and excite me more than ever.
It's obvious that it's the sleep deprivation. He's like, man, it's so early.
But I'm also humbled by the huge responsibility. It's a tremendous challenge. But what motivates us and what motivates everyone at Blizzard is the enthusiasm that you have. When we get feedback and the support,
I mean, everyone is the community.
Fuel us to create more great content.
It's a thing. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's just pointing out the obvious, but he's not wrong.
And we think of BlizzCon as the physical manifestation of the Blizzard community. BlizzCon is one of the places where the real magic happens. That's where we as gamers make connections with our fellow players and build friendships that make being part of the community so memorable. BlizzCon also showcases incredible creativity from you through the art, movie, talent, and cosplay exhibitions that you create. All of these come together and make the universes more exciting and make every day more fun. Our pledge to you as Blizzard is to continue to make the great games that you love, create entertainment experiences that you want to be a part of. Gaming can be an incredibly inclusive place. Collectively, work to include and uplift one another, build the spirit around each gaming community, and use it to make a better world. Let's look back at some of the great experiences that we've shared this past year. We came together as factions and took part in Battle for Azeroth, the latest World of Warcraft expansion.
We sure did.
We performed wacky science experiments and explored spooky dungeons in Hearthstone.
Less clapping.
We challenged each other with new heroes and maps across Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, and StarCraft 2.
See, what's up with that? Overwatch, Hearthstone gets the big shout out, but Overwatch doesn't? Gets lumped in with the other games?
For the first time ever, you can play Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch with the Eternal Collection.
For those of you who missed it, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection out on Switch today.
This package includes all Diablo 3 content, including Reaper of Souls, the Necromancer, and we're excited to work with Nintendo to bring it to the Switch console. These are games that we all love, and the place that we play these games together is Battle.net. We've had some additions to the platform over the last year for some great developers outside of Blizzard. We hosted a record-breaking number of players from Call of Duty Black Ops 4 a few weeks ago.
Less excited, I guess.
And in September, the team from Bungie launched its current expansion for Destiny 2, Forsaken. We're pleased to welcome these games to Battle.net and make the Blizzard community even stronger. Outside of games, the community showed us something totally amazing and totally unexpected. Foremost among these was the overwhelming support for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Thanks to your enthusiasm for the Pink Mercy skin t-shirts, and community streamer support, you helped raise $12.7 million. And that's the largest single-year donation from a company in the history of the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So be proud of everything that you accomplished. On the esports side,
I'm a big fan of the fact that they keep going back to the guy with the giant Murloc hat.
And the televised Grand Finals event at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And we have huge amounts of esports to share with you this weekend. We have the Overwatch World Cup, the StarCraft 2 WCS Global Finals, the Heroes HGC Finals, World of Warcraft Arena Championships, and the WoW Mythic Dungeon All-Stars. And finally, the Hearthstone Global Games. There are so many incredibly talented pro players here. You know, let's take a look at what it takes to compete at this, which is the highest level of gaming.
All right, it's esports time.
This is about passion, dedication, endurance, the endless drive to find our limits and push beyond them. This is about sharing the love, making connections, keeping your head up, no matter what goes down. It's about remembering to celebrate victory and learn from defeat. It's about something personal. It's a hunger. A fire inside all of us.
Yeah, it's tough for me to get excited about esports stuff. I mean, I understand why people love esports stuff, but yeah, it's tough for me to get into it. It's even though I'm very excited because I live in Toronto, so we have the Overwatch League team, the Toronto Defiant, coming this year. I'm really excited to see that we actually have a hometown esports team, but still, it's tough for me to get excited for esports stuff. They make it look so epic though, so you gotta appreciate them for that at least.
This is our time. This is our place. This is for you. This is for all of us. Whether you play at home or in the arena, this is about more than games.
While they're doing that, I'm going to create the schedule for this week's episode of the Game News Podcast, which you can find every Monday at game-news.com. and podcast services around the globe.
The thing that comes through in that video is the emotion that I think we all feel whenever we're watching people compete at that highest level. You know, we watch to see the incredible level of dedication that it needs, that it requires to be there. Are you ready for an awesome display of esports championship this weekend?
Yeah, maybe.
Awesome. I think I know why you're here, though, and that's to talk about the future. And to talk.
He knows us so well, the community.
Video game content. And we're going to kick that off right now with StarCraft 2.
Oh, snap. StarCraft 2 stuff. Oh, I was plugging the Game Moose podcast, which you can find at game-moose.com every single Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. I was just setting up the schedule while they were doing esports stuff. All right, so StarCraft's anniversary is coming up. What has he got for StarCraft 2?
We've got a new co-op commander to show off today. It's on the show floor and playable.
I do Game Moose. I'm the host of the Game Moose podcast.
Is here. Our friends at Google DeepMind are also back this year with an update to talk about their work on StarCraft 2. DeepMind is on the cutting edge of artificial intelligence research, and they're working to create stronger bonds between humans and computers. StarCraft 2's unique qualities as a competitive game make it a really ideal challenge for any kind of AI work. And the hope is that this technology will lead to positive, or this work that they're doing will lead to positive advances in the technology.
So they're doing AI research in StarCraft.
StarCraft 2, new co-op commander, and all the Google DeepMind stuff tomorrow on the Mythic stage for StarCraft 2.
All right, so we're getting a new co-op commander. Well, thank you very much for subscribing to the podcast. I really appreciate it, man.
Huge celebration for Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm content. What do we got? New heroes?
In addition to the team's usual cadence of unleashing your favorite Blizzard heroes and battlegrounds in the Nexus, the team also created themed events, new skins, new quests, and new storylines. And so, while Heroes of the Storm remains our love letter to our favorite Blizzard characters, it's also been a place where the Heroes team gets to explore things that are entirely new to Blizzard as well.
Oh, does this mean
Today,
Destiny character?
I have 2 Heroes videos for you.
Or Call of Duty? They'll have like a random Call of Duty guy?
The first video is going to introduce a new hero born entirely in the Nexus.
Oh?
And she is going to show you that she can hold her own against some of Blizzard's most iconic characters. You get a sneak peek. The second video is going to have a sneak peek of a lot of the exciting content that's coming into the Nexus. So BlizzCon, are you prepared to meet Orphea?
You have finally returned home.
Home? You destroyed my home. Slaughtered innocents. Left peaceful realms in ruins. You broke your promise.
I will not be questioned. Return to the tower at once. Fine.
How could you?
Dead magic. I am beyond that power.
You're wrong.
Everything will be lost.
Then I will fight. I will never stop fighting you. For my family. For the realm. For the Nexus.
Ah, that was pretty cool. I actually really like the hero cinematics. It's not a game I've really gotten into, but she seems pretty cool. It's cool to actually have like a non-Blizzard main character in this game.
You really want to see what I can do?
I'm still ready to see, although going back to my previous point, I'm still ready to see Cade be a character in this game, or a random Call of Duty character. I mean, they're on BNet now. It counts. Well, all right.
Impudent child.
Oh my god. There's a skeleton janitor? Well, all right then.
Someone should probably stop us.
I'm Kevin from the Heroes dev team, and I'm here to announce your game.
Nice, nice.
Orphea isn't the only exciting update the team has for you. Check out the Heroes What's Next panel later today and the deep dive tomorrow for details on new content and new gameplay updates. In honor of Orphea, we thought it fitting to share her with our BlizzCon family. So Orphea is free for all BlizzCon attendees and virtual ticket holders.
Ooh, that's nice. It's just one less hero you have to go out and buy if you have the virtual ticket.
Enjoy Orphea, and we'll see you in the Nexus. Lastly, for me, coming up is an update on one of my favorite games of all time, World of Warcraft.
All right, it's WoW time. We got patch information. Get hyped.
My transition to take over from Mike, we knew it was important to ensure that World of Warcraft has a leader who both understands the community as well as has a deep personal love for the game. We didn't have to look far for such a leader. I've known John for many years. He joined the WoW team to work on Mists of Pandaria. He then moved to Diablo to help create Reaper of Souls. For the last 2 expansions, he's led much of the development on World of Warcraft as one of my partners. He has updates about Battle for Azeroth content going forward. He also has some updates about what has turned out to be many of your favorite ice cream flavors.
Oh?
BlizzCon, please welcome, the executive producer of World of Warcraft to the WoW stage.
We're going to introduce him?
Haidt.
All right, then. Ooh, that's an awesome Shaman Tier 10 cosplay. All right, what do you got for us, John?
Thank you, Jay. We really miss you. We miss you on the WoW team, Jay, but we are so proud to have you as our president. All right. Horde! Alliance! Welcome back to BlizzCon.
And everyone's
We've
just like,
seen
yay.
some incredible moments in the battle for Azeroth. We witnessed Sylvanas' brazen attack on the Night Elves and the burning of Teldrassil.
Boo!
We saw the Alliance retaliation on Undercity and the retaking of Lordaeron, only to have it laid waste by the Blight. Both sides are racing to form new alliances and adorn their armies with the mythic power of Azerite. With a Horde retrenched in Kalimdor and the Alliance gathering strength in Eastern Kingdoms, the future of Azeroth lies in the balance. Alliance! The tides seem to be turning in your favor.
Bum, bum, bum.
The time to strike is now. Will you press your advantage and rally your new Kulturan allies to strike the Horde where they least expect it? Will you? Horde. You suffered a great defeat in Undercity, but you gained powerful new friends in Zandalar. Will you stand by them as the Alliance comes to lay siege to their homeland? Good. You've been preparing for war, and now the war is here.
Bum, bum, bum. Tides of vengeance.
It's been a little over a month since we began public testing for Tides of Vengeance. We've received a lot of great feedback, and we are hard at work polishing the game for both Alliance and Horde alike. We can't wait for players to face our newest raid, the Battle of Dazara Lore. It's set in the Great Pyramid in the Troll capital city, and this is the first time ever in WoW that players will experience unique Horde and Alliance versions of the conflict. We also have a new Darkshore Warfront set in the ashes of Teldrassil. The Alliance will help the Night Elves reclaim and rebuild, while the Horde will continue Sylvanas' campaign of destruction. And Horde and Alliance assaults will bring the war to the shores of Kulturis and Zandalar. If you're wondering what lies in store beyond Tides of Vengeance, don't miss our What's Next panel.
Oh man, he gave us all the information we already knew though. I'm sad.
Questions? We also have a QA panel tomorrow. That'll also be on the on the Mythic stage, and you can drop off your questions at the Dark Moon Fair. So, as World of Warcraft enters its 15th year, we reflect upon this game that has touched our imaginations, forged friendships, and, especially in my case, changed the very course of our lives. Last year, right here at BlizzCon, we announced that we are embarking on a journey to return to where it all began.
Oh, we got WoW Classic. What's going on with WoW Classic?
And we're very excited to share our progress with all of you. Today, on the show floor, you can play WoW Classic. And if you're not at BlizzCon, you can download this demo using the virtual ticket. So you're probably wondering when you'll be able to play the full game.
Ooh.
Have any guesses? Blizzard soon. WoW Classic will be released summer of 2019.
Ooh. It's out. It's out next year. It's out next summer. If only it was live right now. The beta, the demo's out right now. You can play that.
The original gameplay.
But
and if you never had a chance,
I'm not super excited about WoW Classic. I mean, I don't know if I want to go back to it. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, next summer. I'm not super excited about it. I don't know. There's something about it where I'm like, I don't know if I want to pour all that time back into playing WoW Classic again.
Access to WoW Classic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually amazed that it's not out sooner. I figured it would probably be like early
I know you've had
2019.
a lot of questions
but
about how we're recreating WoW Classic. You can learn more about how we're faithfully restoring and recreating the game in a panel that we have called Restoring History, Creating WoW Classic, and it's tomorrow on the Mythic stage.
that's also like the first actual like new piece of information we've gotten, other than the Heroes of the Storm
One
character
thing brings
announcement.
us all together, and that's the annual charity drive. This year, our charity pet is this little guy.
Aw, it's a little Yeti.
Whomper. So we're proud to announce that this year's WoW charity pet will go to support code.org. This is a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit dedicated to expanding computer science education in schools and increasing participation by women and minorities. We as a Warcraft community, as a Blizzard community, share these values, and we hope you consider adopting Whomper to support code.org.
Aw, it's your boy, Whomper.
Okay. There is one more thing.
Oh, one more thing. Tell me more.
World of Warcraft isn't just about epic battles and great gameplay. It's about mythology, the timeless heroes, and the timeless stories and the heroes that move this world. So before I hand this off, I'm honored to present a special treat.
Oh?
An all-new cinematic for Battle for Azeroth, Lost Honor. Enjoy.
Ooh. All right. These are always good. Let's see this.
That's the last of the soldiers. We'll be calling up farmers next.
When this war began, I thought we were fighting for peace. But we're just fighting.
You're doing all you can to stop her, Your Majesty.
Ooh.
At Lordaeron, you had the chance to take my life. Maybe even end the war. Why didn't you kill me?
Could kill you now.
I spared you because I believed you have honor. Was I wrong? Do you want more innocents to suffer? The Horde...
I have given everything for the Horde! Blood for it, kill for it, and Sylvanas is destroying it. She will destroy everything. What I want is my Horde back.
Saurfang, tell me why you spared my life.
I hoped you would stop her.
I can't. Not alone.
Oh, snap. Are we bringing Sorafang in?
Please welcome Creative Director of Hearthstone, Ben Thompson.
That was a really good cinematic. And I'm excited to see what they do with the cinematics going forward after the new raid, and where we sort of go with the story from there. But yeah, now it's Hearthstone time. So they announced a new expansion this morning, and that's probably what they're going to talk about here. Of course, his mic's not on, which is fine. But, you know, we don't need to be able to hear him anyways. He's just going to stay super quiet. It's fine. While he figures out his mic situation, we're gonna check the Twitters and see what's going on. I'm just making sure it's not just me who has the mic issue. And apparently going there just crashed Chrome for me, but well, we had some sound for a second there. Let's see. Nope. Never mind. Everyone in the Blizzard chat is just freaking out right now because there's no sound. That's so good. It's so good. Oh. Now we're at the Overwatch arena. Oh my god, we might get Overwatch news. It's hype time. So I guess they had to go to the Overwatch stage early because for whatever reason the audio's over there. We can hear you. We can hear you.
I want to send a special shout out to all of our folks watching at home right now. All of us, every single one of us here, wishes we were hanging out with you right now.
Jeff, you should come hang out with us.
Logging in later tonight before us, and let's admit it. We wish we were. So before I start, I have a quick story for you. My nephew is in town for BlizzCon, and I was so excited. It's his second BlizzCon, and he says to me last night, he says, "Uncle Jeff, I'm so
apparently there was no audio, so they just switched shit off Hearthstone, and now it's Overwatch time apparently."
John, what do you think the new announcement's going to be? And he says, "I really hope you announce that you're removing Moira from the game."
Well, at least we got our Overwatch news, hopefully.
I don't know. He must be a free-for-all deathmatch player. That's what I'm thinking. But it was an amazing year. I have to give a shout-out to Overwatch League, culminating in
yeah, Moira's awesome. I don't know why they want to remove her,
or
why he wants them to remove her.
So awesome. So awesome to be there. We're so proud of Overwatch.
I'm a Pharah
League.
guy. I also like playing Mei because I like to troll people. That's my thing.
System, so you can finally have a Zenyatta that actually wants to be playing Zenyatta on your team.
To be fair, the healer I play the most is actually Zenyatta. I love playing Zenyatta.
An endorsement system, and I heavily recommend for that Reinhardt.
Mei is Bay. It's official. It's a thing.
Endorse him. He's a good teammate.
Yeah, they don't really. I've been rocking the Christmas skin for Mei for like so long.
Like
they just don't give her anything new that it's exciting.
And we had so much fun in Korea this year, bringing you the Diva animated short. And Retribution was fantastic. Watching you guys just crush that content.
Oh my god, are we both Christmas Meis?
Like
That's amazing.
It was so much fun for us. And we added a couple new heroes. we introduced Brigitte, and of course,
this whole announcement thing should just be all May skins. That's all we need.
who you are all free to call Hammond all you want. We're happy for that.
We don't need anything else today, just May
There was
skins.
one thing that I was most proud of the entire Blizzard community, and that was your contributions to Pink Mercy. We are so thankful and so proud of you all.
So many Canadians
You raised
representing.
Over $12.7 million. You literally have a chance of changing the world. Thank you so much for that. So as awesome as all of that stuff was this year, and how could I forget the Overwatch World Cup viewer?
You monster.
Lucy OOs.
Lucy O's. Gotta get that cereal.
For breakfast tomorrow.
That's an actual cereal, by the way, if you missed that
Come to
announcement.
BlizzCon to see new things, right? One of my favorite things about Blizzard and BlizzCon is the amazing work that the story and franchise development group does. These are the women and men who make the awesome Blizzard cinematics, and they are the same people who make the Blizzard animated shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you, directed by the amazing Jason Hill, our latest animated short, Reunion.
Oh? A new short, you say? I guess they didn't like the train very much. Oh man, we finally know how that train got there on Route 66.
We got trouble.
Yeehaw!
Jesse McCree. Been a while. You promised you'd write.
Well, Ash. I've been kind of busy.
We're pretty busy ourselves, so it's awful convenient you showing up today.
Yeah. You never been one to shy away from a good tip.
Hey, we worked hard for this score. You best move on now.
All I want is that crate. Everything else is yours.
This crate? Huh. Bob. Now you got my attention. What is it?
That's none of your business.
Well, as I see it, now it's very much our business.
Doesn't always have to be this way, Ash.
Apparently, it does.
It's high noon. He's sweating oil.
Looks like Bob got himself some upgrades.
Last chance, McCree! Toss out your weapon!
All right, Ash. Here it comes.
Oh, shit! What the... McCree?
Sorry about that, Bob. No hard feelings.
McCree? Hey! Untie me, McCree!
Say hi to the gang for me.
I will not be ignored! I'm on rebuild, Bob, and I'm gonna have him...
They're all tied to the payload.
Hey there, cowboy.
Welcome back, partner.
Oh, she's a robot.
Have I been gone?
Far too long.
What happened?
Well, that's a story for another time. But I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me, but really, they need you.
Jesse, wait. What are you going to do?
I've got some business to attend to. Say hi to the monkey for me.
Monkey?
Scientist. Whatever.
Wow. That was really awesome.
That was Reunion. We hope you loved it.
There were no May
We
skins
had
though.
So much fun
That's
making
that's the
that
only
movie.
downer.
One of the greatest parts about making a movie like that is we love creating new characters. And there's so many new characters in that movie. Lots of people to introduce you to. members of the Deadlock Gang, the mysterious robot, and the whole time we're thinking to ourselves, could one of those characters be the next hero in Overwatch?
Could they?
How cool would that be? But there's a lot in that movie. Like, for example, could it be that awesome Omnic sniper guy? He'd be a lot of fun. Like, we could make a really cool hero out of him. Or maybe one of the 3 triplets, or all of the 3 triplets. Like, they'd be cool. And those guys, you're going to study them, and you're going to learn a lot about them. And then, of course, there's Echo, the mysterious white robot that we all want to know more about. But I'm thinking Echo needs more time. We need to spend more time before we're ready for Echo.
But they could introduce 2 heroes.
What about Bob? I think Bob would be amazing. But to be honest, during the making of Reunion, we fell in love with one lady that stole the show. And I now give to you the 29th hero in Overwatch.
Oh,
Please
snap.
enjoy.
Funny. They say there's no honor among thieves. But that's not how things work around here. If you cross me, or if you break your word, they'll be held to pay. You can count on it. Let's clean up this mess.
We've got 2 cowboys now. Oh, that's cool. She can use her shotgun to jump.
Back off. Burn it all down.
I know, right? I first thought for sure as soon as we saw the robot that she was going to be the hero and not Ash. Or that maybe they would do both of them. I gotta say, though, that's some pretty cool movement tech. You have your short, like, sawed-off shotgun to move backwards, and then you can use your regular shotgun to shoot upwards. That's pretty cool.
Bob, do something.
Oh, she summoned Bob. So what is her ultimate that she can summon Bob?
So please,
what the hell was that?
welcome to Overwatch, Elizabeth Caledonia Ash, the leader of the Deadlock Gang, McCree's old buddy. It looks like they're on rocky terms right now, I would say. Maybe they'll patch things up. She is an amazing character to play. Super high mechanical skill, which I know just between the small group of us and everybody at home is every one of you guys. Super high mechanical skill. That gun is so much fun to shoot, and she has Bob as an ultimate, which
Bob is the ultimate.
Just the best. And wait till you see the skins.
So it's kind of like your prediction where you said there'd be 2 heroes, just they're 2 heroes in one.
So she's going to be great. You can learn all about Ash at the Overwatch What's Next panel. They're going to talk in depth about Ash. It's going to be pretty amazing. But now there's a lot more BlizzCon to be had. I want to make sure that we have plenty of time for the other announcements. The next stuff is really, really exciting, and I'm super proud to hand it over to Pete Stillwell of Blizzard Classic Games. Give him a hand.
Ooh.
Howdy, BlizzCon! As we've seen this morning, there's so many new experiences to explore across Blizzard's games. But we're also here to discuss one returning from our past.
Ooh, here we go, remaster.
A few years ago, Blizzard started classic games around a simple idea. The world should always be able to play the games that helped lay our foundation. Luckily for us, sometimes that means we get to remaster one. Yeah.
I'm still pretty sure it's Diablo 1.
So,
That's my
on
pick.
behalf of your dedicated men and women of Classic, I am honored to present the return of another Titan.
Oh, it's Warcraft 3! It's happening!
Any heed to the ancient prophecies.
Oh my god, this is so awesome.
Like fools, we clung to the old hatreds. And fought as we had for generations. Until the day the sky rained fire, and the new enemy came among us. We stand now upon the brink of destruction, for the reign of chaos has come at last.
Oh snap! Warcraft 3, I can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play Warcraft 3 again.
Give me that cheer every now and again.
I can't wait to find out when this is actually coming out.
16 years ago, Warcraft 3 found me. The art was vivid, the gameplay immersive, the stories kept me in their thrall, pun intended. Warcraft 3 changed me. Because of this game, I wanted to create experiences with the power to move people. Because of this game, I became a developer. And because of this game, I joined Blizzard and I stand before you today. Like, epic. Reforged will be out next year. But if you're lucky enough to be at...
Whoa.
If you're lucky enough to be at BlizzCon today, you don't have to wait. We've got the iconic culling playable here in our demo area. For those of you not familiar, in it you command Arthas as he and his forces purge Stratholme of undead taint. It's a really key moment in his ascension to becoming the Lich King. If you can't join us today, spoiler alert, yeah, sorry. You've had 16 years, people, come on. If you can't join us today, don't worry. Our amazing Blizzard video team has got you covered. They put together some gameplay footage, and rather than wait, let's see it now, yeah?
Oh snap, here we go. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, snap. 4K. Gotta get those early 2000s 4K textures.
We're too late. This entire city must be purged.
Yes.
All right, so Reforged is going to be an exciting new chapter for Warcraft 3. But before we part, I would like to take a moment to really celebrate War 3 and what it's already been. I mean, it set the stage for World of Warcraft. A very minor footnote in its history. Warcraft 3 put Sylvanas on her path to becoming Queen of the Forsaken, and it saw Thrall lead the Horde's exodus to new beginnings in Kalimdor. And it manipulated the hubris of young Arthas as he crossed that terrible threshold at Stratholme, ultimately leading to his destruction and his ascension to Lich King. And that's just the campaign, right? War 3 found millions of other players in other ways. Just like me, just like you guys. It changed us with competitive play that forced us to think differently. We forged friendships and sparked rivalries between clans over Battle.net. It empowered creators with an editor to help them bring their own dreams to life. And their custom games gave rise to new genres. Yeah. So, whether you're a campaigner, a ladder champion, a custom gamer, or you'll be new to Warcraft 3 Reforged, we hope you seize this opportunity to be found, to be changed, and to be inspired. On behalf of the men and women of Classic, we thank you for giving us this grand opportunity and purpose. So thank you. The other really great thing is, you know, the love for Warcraft 3 is pretty universal around Blizzard, and that led us to what we're calling the Spoils of War Edition. You can order that today. You can pre-order that today, along with the Standard Edition at playwarcraft3.com. To tide you over until Reforged actually comes out, Spoils will unlock a bunch of great content across the other games. That includes Diablo 3, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, both StarCrafts, and, of course, World of Warcraft, which features a meat wagon mount.
Whoa! Oh my god, I need the meat wagon mount in my life
So,
more than
we did a
anything.
little begging, and the World of Warcraft team actually made the wagon's catapult function.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
That's
Critters
awesome.
throughout Azeroth will come to fear your wrath. For Reforged itself, Spoils will include 4 unique skins, all playable across whatever type of gamer you are. My personal favorite gives Jaina a Warhorse so that she can become playable as Archmage in competitive play. Yeah, it's cool. If you want to dive deeper into everything else we have in store for Reforged, head over to playwarcraft3.com and join us today at 5:30 on the Mythic stage. The one and only Grubby will be hosting a few of our lead developers as we chat and see what's to come with Warcraft 3 Reforged. So I would like to jump back to Hearthstone. We've figured out the mic issues, so please join me in welcoming Creative Director Ben Thompson. He's back! Thanks, brother. Yeah.
Hearthstone fans, welcome to the Mythic stage. To my Hearthstone family waiting for me back at the Hearthstone stage, keep a benchworm. I'll be right back. We just had to do a little thing. They saw how big this announcement was going to be for Hearthstone, and they thought to themselves, we got to get them a bigger stage. So in recap, the year opened with the Witchwood. As players took part in foiling the evil plots of Hagatha and her minions as they launched an all-out assault of spookiness on the general town of Gilneas. This was followed by the Boomsday Project, where we asked you to take part in experiments alongside and ultimately against the nefarious Dr. Boom and the scientists at Boom Laboratories. Now this brings us to the third and the final set in the Year of the Raven. It is during this time, the exploratory phase of the set, when the team is at their most fun. Whiteboards everywhere are covered with sketches and drawings and questions. Questions like, is there a disco maybe in an old mage tower? Do we awaken the old gods, perhaps? Ultimately, and here's the part you haven't heard yet, we wanted to celebrate the spirit of competition. We wanted to do so in a way that champions the beliefs and the culture of an ancient civilization. So as we pull away the vines and cut away the undergrowth of a proud arena at the center of Stranglethorn Vale, we ask you now, hey man, what you think about this?
Oh my god, it's troll stuff. Even though we already knew, they already announced it this morning, so it's fine.
By earth, by air, rain and fire. The only things a real troll desire. First to smash and to mash and to bash and maybe mangle. Here in Stranglethorn, you'll be warned. My lord's gonna trash ya. Say your prayers with voodoo, bash ya. Time for fun, we're gonna run ya through. Too bad for you.
It's only once a generation.
One victor wins the confrontation.
Standing here, got no fear. I'm the best in the arena.
Man, you never seen a hero cut you down to zero.
Victory is no too careful at your door.
Cloak.
Yes, the star is our star is born here in Stranglethorn.
Sure. I'm going to do this with my arms.
That's right,
Sure.
we're taking
It's Hearthstone.
you back to the Gurabashi Arena to be a part of Rosticon's Rumble. Revisit the arena in its prime, when once a generation, trolls from across Azeroth gather their teams to fight on behalf of their Loa and for the glory of combat. We've been hearing for a while from our players, where's our troll set? And we thought it was high time to bring this proud people to the game of Hearthstone. So let's decide together, here and now, to reclaim just what it means to be a troll. We invite all of our fellow trolls out there, in fact, to close the forums for a bit. Set the keyboard down. That guy's still going to be wrong when you get back. Just pick up a spear and join us on the arena floor. Now, let's get down to business. Let's talk about some cards.
Oh my god, it's card time.
The Hearthstone team would
This
like
is
to
Sean
give you a
Capri's
brief
favorite time of the
glimpse
show.
into what
It's
we have
card
in store
time.
for you in Rosticon's Rumble. And we'd like to start with a new keyword. Overkill. Overkill plays to the gladiatorial spirit inherent in the Rumble. As a grizzled competitor of the ring, you know that the way to a fan's heart is through a dramatic flourish and some theatrical showmanship. Basically, if you can deal more damage than you need to destroy a minion, you get a bonus. In Silthrace's case, I'm going to say that clearly, you get to attack for as many as 3 more times in a single turn. Now, this kind of showboating is sure to draw the attention of more than a few fans. Fans that are so excited, they want to get in on the action themselves. Fans like this guy.
He's a pirate fan.
Is a neutral minion who gives you a 1/1 pirate each and every time your hero attacks. Now you pair that with a weapon like Sulthrace, and you're going to get some board control, and you're going to get it fast. Now the 9 legendary champions, at the head of each class or team in the Rumble embody the powers of their animal god, or Loa.
So there's
while in the arena.
a new
Each
hero
class
for each
also gets a spirit.
class. That's cool.
This spirit promises powerful abilities to the player who summons them. The spirit-Loa relationship is a very important part, integral part even, to the set that this occupies. Let's take a look at a spirit right now. Now, the abilities found in these spirits are each different, and they're very class-specific. They have a lot of similarities as well. They're all 0/3 minions. They all have stealth for 1 turn, and they're all rare, which means that you get up to 2 in a single deck, maximizing the opportunity for some serious shenanigans. Now, ultimately, spirits are just that. They are a spiritual manifestation of the Loa they represent. But this begs the question, what are Loa? Loas are powerful gods, usually animals, who are worshipped in the troll culture. By aligning yourself with one of them, according to your class, they will fight by your side and guide you to victory. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what Loa calls to me? Well, if you're a paladin, you will be fighting for the honor of Shirvala the Tiger. Shirvala is a proud and noble Loa, not unlike the paladins who worship her. She's also incredibly powerful, power that comes at a cost.
Jesus,
but consider
25
the possibilities,
mana?
if you will, if you've been investing your mana wisely on spells in the early game. Now, this is just the beginning. It's a brief glimpse into what's in store for you in Rastakhan's Rumble. There's a lot more to learn, and we're going to share a lot of it with you over the next 2 days. Later today, there's a panel that will show even more cards and dig further into the expansion itself with Peter and Liv. They're going to take a look at a number of these classes that we mentioned and a number of the interactions of the cards found there. Tomorrow, the Hearthstone's missions team is going to walk you through just what it takes to make the single-player content in the game. More importantly, they're going to walk you through the single-player content for Rastakhan's Rumble, the Rumble Run, where you play as Rikar, an upstart underdog troll who needs your help as he travels to the arena in search of the title of champion for himself. And finally, on the show floor here at BlizzCon, both days, you get to try a special tavern brawl that uses just some of the new mechanics introduced in the Rumble Run itself. We are super excited for Rastakhan's Rumble, and we hope that you will join us when it releases on December 4th.
That's
but
soon.
If you just can't wait, pre-purchase begins today. So until then, the Hearthstone team will ask you, which Loa speaks to you? Now I'd like to pass it to my personal spirit animal, the lead game designer, Wyatt Chang.
All right. Oh, we got Diablo music. What's going on, Wyatt? We need the Diablo news. Tell us.
Oh, BlizzCon! BlizzCon. We love Diablo. We love the way Diablo has brought millions of players around the world together to slay demons. Our modern world is an increasingly connected one. Our mobile devices keep us closer than ever to our friends, family, and loved ones. So we
Don't tell me this is a Diablo mobile game.
mobile devices as the platform for a new Diablo game.
I'm just
Because
gonna
nothing brings
just
a
shake my
family
head
together like
at this.
slaying demons. But we want to do it in a way that's true to Blizzard, putting gameplay first. We want to do it in a way that feels right for Diablo.
I know. What's up with this? The one Diablo announcement is a mobile game? Like, come on, man.
Fledged action RPG
Burns.
Everywhere with everyone. Now, I have a cinematic to show you. But first, allow me to set the stage. At the end of Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, Baal had corrupted the World Stone. The World Stone is an object of
If only Diablo 4 was just mobile only.
to create worlds. The World Stone was used to create Sanctuary. Baal, one of the primevals, had corrupted the World Stone, and that corruption threatened to echo through all of humanity, turning humans evil and violent. The Archangel Tyrael, knowing this, made the sacrificial decision to use his legendary blade Eldruin to shatter the World Stone. What happens next? Let's roll the cinematic.
NetEase Games.
The World Stone. It was the power of creation and the birth of our eternal conflict. From the high heavens to the burning hells, our desire to control that power poisoned its very nature. And so, I gave my life to destroy it. But its corruption spread. If humanity is to survive, they must stand together and face the rising darkness. Though that may not be enough.
It's you, boy. That looks cool, but like, what kind of game is it? Like, do we need a Diablo 3 prequel on our phones?
Diablo Immortal. We are so excited about this game. Diablo Immortal is our chance to explore 20 years of untold stories that happened in between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. What happened to Tyrael after the explosion of
We need to know these. We need to know everything. Clearly, this is what he's trying to say.
Why did
Go find your pitchfork. We need to stop this.
Heaven. I want to be there for the founding of the Demon Hunters and the
We're gonna do this. We're gonna tap on our phones, and we're gonna do this to like do the spin with our barbarians. It'll be great. It'll be great.
We've partnered with NetEase.
This is Metroid Prime Federation Force all over again. That's what this is.
A partner a close partner of Blizzard for almost 10 years, and their passion, dedication, and expertise have allowed us to bring Diablo to mobile. Now,
Don't worry, I'm sure one of those will be up in the next like 10 minutes.
Gameplay. So up next, let's have a look at what Diablo Immortal looks like in action.
Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at this gem. To be fair, I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll see. I mean, it looks just like Diablo, just with touch controls, I guess. Like it's all the Diablo 3 heroes. Did Blizzard crack the code? Did they actually find like a good mobile game? Is that a possibility? Like this just looks like Diablo 3, but on our phones. So what? It's a Diablo MMO? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, I'm starting to change my tune. I think this actually looks pretty cool. I think we'll have to give them the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, it looks like it's a Diablo MMO for your phone. Because it looks like you can play with like more than 6 characters. I don't know. We'll see. Again, they had like 10 people on screen, and 4 of them with the frickin' barbarian. So,
authentic Diablo gameplay at your fingertips. We have new stories to tell, new skills for you to master. If you want to know more, we'll be back here on the Mythic stage in just a few minutes. For those of you who are here at BlizzCon, thank you. We are going to have... Sorry.
I'm guessing it's not out now?
Here to BlizzCon, and there has never been a better time to be part of this incredible Blizzard community. We have a demo of Diablo Immortal playable here on the show floor in Hall D. And for those of you watching at home, visit DiabloImmortal.com for more information about Diablo Immortal.
You gotta go to a website and find out information.
There's never been a better time to explore everything that Blizzard has to offer here at BlizzCon and alongside the rest of this incredible Blizzard community. As you wander the show floor, take time to say hi to those of us here at BlizzCon. Everybody at BlizzCon wearing the blue crew shirts at Blizzard would love to say hello.
Okay. I guess they're not clapping.
Have fun, make friends, and have an epic, epic BlizzCon. Thank you.
There we go. I think that's it. I think it's over. So we don't know when that's coming out. It'll be out at some point, I guess.
This concludes
Who
our
knows?
opening ceremonies. Mythic Stages panel.
All right, we're gonna mute that for a second. So let's talk about this real quick. So honestly, I think the biggest announcement, of course, Warcraft 3 really, really solid. I think that was by far the best announcement. But a lot of the other stuff, I have to kind of agree with you. Like, besides Ash for Overwatch, I think was a cool announcement as well. But yeah, like, I'm a little bit disappointed with the announcements we got from BlizzCon. Yes, I think that there was some cool stuff, but like a lot of the World of Warcraft stuff we already kind of knew. Getting WoW Classic is cool, but we're not getting it till next year, so that it's still going to be a while before we get a chance to play that game. They really don't have a lot of stuff right now, essentially, because we don't know when Ash is coming to Overwatch. We know that Warcraft 3 is sometime next year. Who knows with a lot of this other stuff. So, I mean, I'm still excited for some of the stuff they've shown, but a lot of it was just information we already had, especially, again, with Warcraft, with Hearthstone. The Heroes character looked cool, but it was like, is that enough really to carry the conference? Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to agree with you as well in the chat. Like, I'm not super thrilled about this. I don't think it's the worst BlizzCon, but it's probably the worst set of announcements in recent memory at a BlizzCon. That's sort of my take. So that's it for BlizzCon. Here's what we're gonna do then. I have to go and set up the Sega CD so we can actually play the rest of the stream. So I'm going to throw up the BRB logo for about 5-10 minutes while I set everything up, and then we're in for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to play Lunar the Silver Star on the Sega CD. So get hyped about that. So I will go set all that up, and then I will be back here in 10 minutes. See you in a bit.